After settling his differences with a Japanese POW camp commander, a British colonel cooperates to oversee his men's construction of a railway bridge, while oblivious to the Allies' plans to destroy it, in 1957's The Bridge on the River Kwai.
The adventure they'll all be talking about, as long as the motion picture screen has the power to thrill, to excite, to amaze. The winner of 7 Academy Awards and 27 international awards. From the makers of Lawrence of Arabia, The Bridge on the River Kwai.
Much like The Guns of Navarone, The Bridge on the River Kwai is an entertaining militaristic adventure story, but it's made with patient, honest filmmaking, which, therefore, it has become a classic. But, unlike The Guns of Navarone, that movie did not have the film's director, David Lean, who is not the only reason why the movie was a great success, but is the glue that holds the entire project together. Now, what makes David Lean such an amazing director is that, first of all, in my opinion, he's the greatest visual director, and he's terrific at great, memorable imagery. But what else is great about him is that he absolutely despises bad acting. In any of his movies, you will not see bad actors. He always casts great actors in parts that they were meant to play. And when you put those two together, there's no reason why you should fail, especially when you're in the hands of a great director to begin with. This movie is a prime example of that epic, grand scale, yet entertaining and adventurous story with great actors playing the parts. And when you have that formula, there's no reason why the film shouldn't be a classic. Now let's look at the cast, because it's such a terrific cast, and I've seen fewer projects that have just perfect actors playing perfect parts that they were meant to play. William Holden, who is the movie star, he plays the one American character in the film, but he has great acting chops, and really he's absolutely perfect for the role. He's almost kind of like the observer, but he still has great stake in the film. So when I think of that description, I think William Holden. And to mirror his position in the film, you look at Alec Guinness, who actually is the star of the film, even though William Holden got first billing. And so Alec Guinness is the actor, but he's very entertaining, very captivating performance, and he actually won the Academy Award for Best Actor that year. And I think a lot of the performance had to do with his antagonist, Sasui Hayakawa, who played the Japanese POW camp commander. And you might not know too much about him, but he actually was a very good silent film actor. Particularly if you look at the movie The Cheat in 1915, he plays a very volatile character that's very interesting to watch. So that might be something worth checking out as well. And we move on to the supporting cast of Jack Hawkins, who is like the glue in the story. He's very interesting, great character depth, and he's a very good character actor. You'll find him in a bunch of other David Lean movies, particularly Lawrence of Arabia. And throughout the entire film, there are no bad characters, and there are no bad actors playing those characters. It's really just... There's no stone left unturned with the production of this film. Everything is good. Everything is better than good, I should say. It's really a very solid movie, and the movie's length is 2.5 hours, and it's a military film, which those aren't always the most entertaining, but like I said earlier, there is a adventurous quality to it. In fact, I would say that it's much more of an adventure film than it is a war film. I don't want to give anything away, but if you're a film person anyway, you should know that this happens in the film, but the ending sequence with the bridge is just incredible. It really... makes you cold to CGI, because everything is practical. Everything had to be practical in those days. It was the 50s. So there are no special effects other than practical ones. And it makes the movie so much more worthwhile. Like all of what makes David Lean a great director, he gives you all of these, he burns these incredible images into your head that you'll always remember after watching his films. And that's what really gives him longevity as a director and a filmmaker. So let me know in the comments what you thought of The Bridge on the River Kwai. Could you spot any sort of flaws in any area of filmmaking in this movie? I just can't. What did you think of the casting? How perfect was it? Are there any other instances of casting that you could think that are better than this one? And how does it compare to The Guns of the Navarone? And that's pretty much it.
From the producer and director of Lawrence of Arabia, the magnificent adventure of our age. Best Picture and winner of 6 other Academy Awards, including Best Actor, Alec Guinness, Best Director, David Lean.